Looks like some congressional Democrats finally caught up to what we've been saying for months now. Listen to this. This is from The Hill. Frustrated Democrats hoping to elevate their election fortunes have a resounding message for party leaders. Stop talking so much about Russia. Democratic leaders have been beating the drum this year over the ongoing probes into the Trump administration's potential ties to Moscow, taking every opportunity to highlight the saga and forcing floor votes designed to uncover any business dealings the president might have with Russian figures. But rank-and-file Democrats say the Russia-Trump narrative is simply a non-issue with district voters, who are much more worried about bread-and-butter economic concerns like jobs, wages, and the cost of education and health care. In the wake of a string of special election defeats, an increasing number of Democrats are calling for an adjustment in party messaging, one that swings the focus from Russia to the economy. The outcome of the 2018 elections, they say, hinges on how well the Democrats manage that shift. Quote, "We can't just talk about Russia because people back in Ohio aren't really talking that much about Russia, about Putin, about Michael Flynn," Representative Tim Ryan told MSNBC Thursday. They're trying to figure out how they're going to make the mortgage payment, how they're going to pay for their kids to go to college, what their energy bill looks like. And if we don't talk more about their interest than we do about how we're so angry with Donald Trump and everything that's going on, then we're never going to be able to win elections. See, now, you and I file this under the no shit category, whereas a lot of congressional Democrats were like, wow, I went home and I had some town halls and people, turns out they're really concerned about like jobs and wages and healthcare and education. Huh, who'da thunk it? Anybody who actually gives a shit about policy substance and about making people's lives better. Everybody who's in that crowd has said it, but the corporate Democrats have been steering the ship and they scream Russia, Russia, Russia all day. Now, why do they do that? Think about it. It's so convenient for them because then they get to hit Trump and the Republicans over the head with a hammer every day without actually saying anything, without actually promising anything, without actually committing yourself to real liberal progressive priorities. So you get to please your donors while at the same time bludgeoning Trump. To corporate Democrats, that's like, oh my God, that's like best case scenario for us. But the downside is you're not actually going to get anybody to like you or get anybody to vote for you. From very early on, we started calling this Democratic Benghazi. That is exactly what it is. Because the Republicans, under Obama, and of course to smear Hillary Clinton as well, all they would do all day long is Benghazi, 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 Benghazi. That's all they would say. That's all they would focus on. That's all they would do. And what happened? People inside their bubble loved it. I mean, to them, it's like mental masturbation. Just, oh my God, talk more about Benghazi. Oh yeah, Hillary Clinton and Obama wanted our ambassador to die. Oh, that's exactly what happened. We're not totally idiots. Yeah. But everybody outside of their little Fox News far-right bubble was like, can we talk about some serious issues here, please? What are you doing? What are you doing? Even if you were to say, I'm going to grant like half credence to the theories on Benghazi, even if you say that, it still got to a point where it was like, you're not fucking talking about anything else, and this is the most ridiculous thing ever. Well, it's the same thing with Russia, but corporate Democrats can't see straight. And if you're in that crowd, that, trendy corporate Democrat crowd, the MSNBC crowd, where this is what they focus on all day long, they genuinely believe that every little nugget of a story or half story about Trump and Russia, where you need to fill in the blanks in your head and you need to make assumptions and you need to do leaps of logic. They think everybody else in the country, some dude in Arkansas who can't feed his family because he just lost his factory job, they think that guy's like, oh man, did y'all see what happened with Michael Flynn the other day? Man, that was crazy. Let me tell you something. I think the president's a Kremlin puppet. They're not doing. They're saying, "Sweet Jesus, how am I going to pay the bills? We might have to move. We're going to lose the house. What's going on here? This is horrible. Oh my God, we got, my uncle is going to go bankrupt because of frickin' medical bills because he needed a surgery on his kidney." This is stuff that regular people think about. we don't have a living wage in this country. Our infrastructure gets a grade of D+. Factory jobs are being outsourced all the goddamn time. We're blowing trillions of dollars on wars when we can't even take care of our own country. And the Democrats just Russia, Russia, Russia all day long. Well, now it's gotten so bad that it's gotten to the point where rank and file congressional Democrats are like, oh, fuck, what have we done? Now we need to tell leadership, pump your brakes. And it's all coming to a head now. And by the way, another really interesting story is, after publishing, the 3,712th story that had no evidence to back it up about Trump and Russia, now management at CNN got involved and said, hey guys, look, anytime there's going to be any Russia story, these stories aren't meeting our editorial standards. So anytime there's going to be any Russia story, you have to run it by us first, no exceptions. Think about that. The hysteria has gone so crazy and it's gotten so extreme that CNN leadership is like, whoa. We're publishing a lot of stuff here that we can't really back up. They're being threatened with fucking defamation lawsuits, libel lawsuits, because of shit that they've covered with Russia where there's no fucking evidence to back it up. So that's why they're like, whoa, pump your brakes. Let's be really clear here on Russia stories and have a high editorial bar in terms of evidence. So think about that, man. How crazy it is that the Democrats have gone down this path and they really are silly enough to believe yep, we nailed it. Not only did you not nail it, you're like the laughing stock of the world. And this is coming from me, no fan of Trump by any stretch of the imagination. But I'm no fan of him because of what he actually does when it comes to policy, when it comes to executive orders, when it comes to, what we're doing overseas. There are so many reasons to hate him there. But corporate Democrats don't really hammer away on those things. Why? Either because they're ineffectual and idiotic and they're like a dog when they see a balloon go up, like, balloon, and they just get fucking distracted. Or because in many instances, they're serving the same corporate donors, so they can't hit him on issues where they kind of secretly agree with him, like on Wall Street deregulation, for example. So this is pathetic. This is one of the saddest things I've ever seen. But it's good that congressional Democrats are waking up, and hopefully they can steer the party in the right direction, though I doubt it. The answer is Justice Democrats. You guys know that. I'm beating a dead horse here, but that's the fact of the matter. And for those of you who don't know, we are doing a fundraising drive for our candidates, and we're trying to get $500,000 this month. Not going to lie to you, we're falling short of our goal. So justicedemocrats.com/donate. If you want to kick out corporate Joe Manchin, we're running Paula Swearingen against him. She's fantastic. Go read our platform. She stands for everything in that platform. We're running Alex Ocasio-Cortez to kick out another corporate Democrat, corrupt Joe Crowley. So get involved, man. Get involved. Donate if you can. We're still doing, by the way, a Secular Talk shirt drive where half the proceeds go to Justice Democrats. So if you're interested in donating in that way, you can go to booster.com/Secular Talk shirts. You got a whole bunch of options there. I know I'm getting mine. So bunch of ways you could help out, bunch of ways you could try to fix the Democratic Party and give us a more principled, progressive future. But definitely get involved in some way or another. And read our platform if you haven't, justicedemocrats.com/platform. That's what our candidates stand for. And if we take over, we will be talking about real issues and not just Russia hysteria.